I am going to read to you a story titled Farming by Gail Gibbons. And the reason I'm reading this book to you today is reading text for information. You have been working on your Gail Gibbons research project, and all of you have been reading Gail Gibbons books, and they're full of real information, facts. And you have been reading it multiple times. That's called a close read, when you read things over and over. And each time you read it, you're finding more and more facts and information. So I'm going to read through Farming by Gail Gibbons. I'm going to read the whole thing right through. I might make some notes or some comments that, oh, that's a fact, or I just have found a fact. But then when I'm done reading the book, I'm going to look back in the text for at least one fact I want to record on my chart. So we're reading text for information, and we're going to record facts while we read. All right, so the title of the book is Farming by Gail Gibbons. Farms are where vegetables, fruits, and grains are grown, and farm animals are raised. Some farms are small. Others are big. Most farms are owned by families. They are busy places throughout the year. Spring on the farm. The days become longer. Geese fly north. Green leaves begin to appear on branches. Baby chicks are brought to the chicken house. Here's the chicken house. There's a farmhouse. The temperature climbs on the porch thermometer. Spring flowers poke through the ground. There are baby lambs to check on in the barn. This is the machine shed. Farm stand. Ice breaks up on the farm pond. A chipmunk creeps out from its old winter home. New grass begins to appear. The first robin is back. A small patch of snow melts in the pasture. There are a lot of facts in the captions here, in the little labels in the text. There's outside chores. Horses and cows are put out to pasture. The vegetable garden is planted. The maple syrup season has just ended. Water is lugged to the chicken house. Fields are fertilized. This is a fertilizer spreader. Plowed. The plow turns over the soil. Harrowed. The harrows make the ground smooth. And planted. The planter plants the seeds. And inside chores. The stalls are always being cleaned. The new baby chicks need constant care. There are new farm babies. The cows are milked in the morning and in the evening. Summer on the farm. It is hot. Beehives are back here. Bees collect nectar from flowers to make honey. The garden is hoed. Vegetables grow in the garden. Time to go swimming. Flowers bloom. The hay grows tall. The corn grows tall. The baby animals are bigger now. Cows munch grass. So there's a lot of labels, not a lot of full sentences here, mostly captions and labels in the text. Outside chores. Some vegetables are gathered. Honey is collected. The hay is mowed. The mower cuts the hay. Tedded, the tedder spreads the hay to dry. Raked, the raker puts the hay in rows. And baled, the baler bales the hay. And inside chores. Vegetables are canned or frozen. These are canning jars. Eggs are collected each day of the year. The vet gives a calf a checkup. The cows are milked twice a day, every day of the year. The hay is put in the hayloft. Fall on the farm. The days become shorter. Geese fly south. The leaves turn golden orange. The pumpkins are big and round. It's so cool outside, soon there will be frost. The farm babies are big now. The corn is very tall. The apples are red. You notice when there's lots of little labels like this, there is no one way to read it. It's not like you have to read it from the top to the bottom or left to the right. So it is kind of a cool book to read. Outside chores. After morning chores, it's time to go to school. Eggs are packed for delivery. At the end of the growing season, all fruits and vegetables are harvested. The cornfields are harvested. The silo is filled with chopped corn. The corn and hay will feed the animals through the winter. The hayloft is packed solid. And inside chores. Bushels of apples have been put in the farm stand. Canned foods line the shelves. Some animals are going to market to be sold. The cow's milk is sold to a dairy throughout the year. So I'm noticing a pattern in each season. There are outside chores and inside chores at a farm. Winter on the farm. The days are short. Footprints lead to the barn. Ice is on the pond. It is snowing. Time to go sledding. It is cold. The branches are bare. It is very quiet. Outside chores. The road is plowed. Water is carried to the chicken house. And inside chores. Farm machinery is repaired and cleaned. The cows are milked. There is plenty of hay and grain to eat. All the animals are inside for the cold winter. Last summer's vegetables simmer in a pot. Bookkeeping and plans for next year's crops are worked on. In winter, everyone goes to bed early. Soon, spring will come again. Now the last page says, it's like a new title here, a new heading, Kinds of Farming. And it looks like there's a lot of good facts on this page. Most farms are specialized. They produce one or two main crops or kinds of farm animals. Ooh, that's a good fact. Dairy farms. Ooh, this makes me think this fact is just about dairy farms because of the subheading. Dairy farms raise dairy cows for their milk. The milk is sold to dairies where it is processed and packaged. Ooh, I might find a fact that I want to record on my chart right from this page. Here's another subheading. Egg and poultry farms. Egg farms raise chickens to lay eggs. Poultry farms raise chickens for their meat. Grain farms. Grain farms grow grain for making bread and cereals and other foods. Some grains are grown for animals too. Fruit farms. Fruit farms grow apples, peaches, oranges, and other fruits for people to eat. Then there's one more page. Vegetable farms. Vegetable farms grow beans, lettuce, carrots, and other vegetables. They are sent to market and stores to be sold. Cattle farms and ranches. Beef cattle, pigs, and other animals are raised for their meat. Well, I found some of the most important information about farming right on these last few pages. So I think I'm going to pick one of these types of farms to record a fact, and then I'm going to tell you where I found the information, because it's important to cite your fact and let the reader know where you got your information. I think I'm going to pick fruit farms. So I want to write how fruit farms grow apples, peaches, oranges, and other fruits for people to eat. So I can look right back in my text, especially if I don't know how to spell the words. And my fact is fruit farms grow, so I'm looking at my book, apples, peaches, oranges, and other fruits for people to eat. I want to just go back and reread my writing, make sure it makes sense. Fruit farms grow apples, peaches, oranges, and other fruits for people to eat. Yep, and I remembered a capital and a period. Now I want to cite my evidence. Let's see, my fact. I found it in the Gail Gibbons text. I did not find it in a caption or a picture or a chart. I found it right in the text on the page that was describing each of the different types of farms. Okay, so that is how you look back in a book and how you read to find evidence of facts in your text.